morning guys, Scott at SE Landscaping, and it is the 1st of February, and the bad news is I have checked the weather forecast last night and we've got snow back tomorrow. So getting done what we can today. There was a heavy frost this morning, but it's now 10 o'clock, first job out the way, and it is the ground's finally soft. So plan is today I'm going back to the scene of the crime. The edging video I brought you last week, I mentioned that we'll be going back to do the footpaths, and I've got the nimos power brush in the back, so I'll get you a bit of footage of that and those crisp clean edges that we had with the edger. Once the paths are clean, that area will look a whole lot better. So last night, obviously, like a lot of you guys, I watch a lot of YouTube and I watch a lot of other guys around the world, and it's good to get a take on how other people do it in different countries. For instance, just to give out a couple of shout outs of a couple of channels that are growing at the moment. Steve from Gebecki's Lawn, he's in Australia. He does lawn mowing and waste removal. His channel's growing as well at the moment, and he's putting some good stuff out there. And Sean from Blade Mate up in New South Wales, it's the same again. His channel's getting some good views, and it is growing rapidly over there. He's putting some good stuff up, some really tidy work. And then over in the Philippines we've got Grass Cutter Pinoy TV. Now this guy, he does strimming, so he strims all the grass. Obviously, I don't think you mind me saying, in this country things are tough, so this guy goes at everything with a strimmer. That's what his clients want, and that's the service he delivers. But he works bloody hard, to be fair. If you watch his videos and subscribe to his channel, like all these guys I've mentioned, this guy works really hard and I was talking to him the other day about temperatures, and he works in some temperatures that I'd be in the house. I wouldn't be doing good in temperatures like that. So hats off to this guy for going with his strimmer. And like I say, just three channels that I've been watching recently from people abroad, and it's just good to get a take on how people do different things, and because you do pick up different things from watching people in other countries. So I just thought I'd shout out a few people there, like I have done the last few weeks for various people on different videos. But last night we hit 400 subscribers, and put a couple of videos up the last few days, and been getting some good comments and good feedback. So it seems to be what people are wanting to watch at the moment. The stuff I'm putting up, which is good. People are subscribing and not leaving, which is always a positive. So I'll keep them coming. Like I say, I've been averaging a video a day for the last week, and what I've found is by putting a video a day up, it has boosted the numbers, because when you put one a week up, it seems as if you just get 1 or 2 extra subscribers. But once you become consistent, I'm not up on YouTube or anything like that, but I'm assuming when you become consistent that obviously more people pick up on what the videos, or I don't know, YouTube might show these videos more in places, because there is a huge increase. I think I got 20 odd subscribers over the weekend, just from Saturday to Sunday. So there's something out there that produces, if you produce good content, regular content, obviously your numbers grow. But unfortunately, and as you get more and more into the summer, it's not really possible to produce videos it's not possible to produce videos every day, really. Well, I haven't really got the time to do it. The winter, it's not too bad, and like I say, I've got had a backlog of a few videos from the other week where it was a quietish week, so I thought I'd get some footage in. But going forward, it'll probably be one or two sort of videos a week of how we get on through the summer and the machines and the new machines that's coming. But like I say, coming back to today, we are going to be getting a little bit of footage of the nimos machine in action. on these paths, and see what you think, guys. So I shall head to the site now, and then we'll get you some footage. Stay tuned. And there's your moss build-up, which we're going to be tackling next. See how thick it is in parts. So just look at the difference in quality from there to the bit we haven't done. See how it's very thick there. Obviously it does need spraying because moss just comes back, but this tool will keep this at bay for a while. So there we go, so much better. Yes, the colour's still there on the moss because the moss is always there, but like I say, it'll be sprayed, but it's got rid of all the thick of the moss, and it leaves the paths looking very tidy. Up it there and all the way up. Job done. So that's it, guys. Like I've said previously, you can see the benefits of these machines. If you were trying to scrape moss off that thick of moss off with a shovel, or if you were going at it with what I used to have, which was like the Stihl power brush, where you have to put excessive pressure on the floor just to get it off. These are so much better, and like I say, they get rid of weeds that's coming through over winter, because you still do get the odd weed, and soil, build up of soil that's fallen off flower beds. You saw a few areas there that had a bit of soil on, so anything like that can be gone with this machine. What I'll do is the thicker teeth, you can put a different head on, and it's like a set of teeth. What I'll do, I'll get a video of the next couple of months of it with the teeth on, to show you if you had sort of a grassed area that was 6 inches higher than a pin curb, this will actually strip off all the soil and debris with these large steel teeth, and it'll put a nice edge on. It's hard to describe, but it is another asset of this machine. And to alter it, you're looking at probably about 10 minutes to take one of these heads off and put I think there's 8 teeth all in one, so it's 16 bolts, and to take the old head off. So it's about 10 minutes work, and then obviously just tighten everything up and make sure everything's good. Maintenance wise for this machine, it's got a couple of grease points, and apart from that, you just need to make sure you've got plenty of oil in and a bit of petrol, and you're good to go. You can fill this up with petrol, and you can get sort of 3 hours work out of it, out of one tank, believe it or not. The tank's not the biggest of tanks, but it does last quite a long time, so throughout the day you probably only need to fill it up, if you account for travelling to site and things, you only need to fill it up twice in a day. So it's a cost-effective machine. What I'll do, I'll put a link in the description for that's just one of my customers out for a run, actually. I'll put a link in the description for the company who sell these, which is Overton UK. I'm assuming it's still a guy called Stuart Rose, so I'll put a link at the bottom if anybody wants to go on the website and have a look at them. As I've said previous, they sell new and reconditioned, and if there's very little goes wrong with these, so potentially you could probably save £1,000 or something, somewhere in the region of that, if you bought a reconditioned one, because you just get a machine that they've stripped back down to they've got a Honda engine on, so there's very little goes wrong. So they've stripped it down, they've put a new head on for you and everything, and these machines, I mean, although as you guys know, I renew everything on a regular basis, this machine is something that, because nothing goes wrong with it, I'll probably hang on to this for 5-10 years. But councils do have a policy to renew things, so you might be able to pick up one that the council's had that they've traded in, and you might get one of these for a lot less money. So it's worth going on the website and putting an inquiry in, and if you are thinking to get one, and just asking the question of have they got any second-hand ones in, and if so, what's the price difference. And if it is, like I think it will be, maybe £1,000 difference, then it's probably, if you're not too worried about 1 or 2 scratches, then it's worth investing in that. So I hope the video's been of interest to you guys, and we will see you on the next one. Have a good